Hey guys, it is Roger, and I am here again, and I have a pretty interesting game. It's a little older game, but the thing that makes it pretty interesting, I was originally going to lie and say that it's a team tactical, but it's not. It's just when the matchmaking decided to not put anyone else into the game, so it was 3-on-3 or 4-on-3 for most of the game, and eventually it was like 4-on-2 or whatever. But I still managed to absolutely massacre. Although, even if you do watch the gameplay, which I know some of you don't, my aim is off. I play terribly, but I still kick some ass. So, you will enjoy that. The main thing I wanted to talk about today is, I don't know, it seems like it's not going to be that interesting of a topic, but it's something I've been thinking about as of late. It's just growing up. And I started thinking about this the other day because, as some of you may know, I work as an editor for an ad agency, which in and of itself sounds like an awesome big boy job, as they say. But I was at work, and my one coworker is this gay dude Ian. He's a lot of fun. He's funny, and he just came up to me and we were just chatting. He said, "So when are you gonna get a big boy job?" And I was just like, "Isn't this a big boy job?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is definitely a big boy job. Don't even kid yourself. This is definitely a big boy job." And it made me feel, I'm like, wow, I'm actually like doing something. Like, I'm no longer working shitty jobs. Like, all my other jobs have been just all the shitty jobs that you have to go through in order to get the new jobs. Like, that's what I'm going to talk about. I wasn't even planning on talking about this, but I'm going to talk about all my old jobs. A lot of you will be coming up to the time that you will need to get a job. A lot of you do have jobs. And, by the way, I'm not the best person to give job advice. The thing about that is I haven't had the best track record when it comes to jobs. In the same vein, a lot of people ask me for relationship advice, which is just absolutely absurd because I'm not very educated when it comes to relationships, as some people may know. My longest relationship so far has been 3 weeks, and I'm 23 years old, and I'm sure there's a lot of, like, 13-year-olds out there that have had longer relationships than I have. But, I'm going to talk about my jobs, the jobs I've had over the years. Now, the very first job I ever had when I was 16 was at our local country club, and goddamn, did it fucking suck. I only worked there for a month, but, like, I showed up on my first day, and this is my first job. I don't have any background at all, and they take me back into the kitchen, and I was going to be a dishwasher, which is fine, and I found out they have 2 different areas. They have, like, the main dishes, and then they have the metal, like, kitchen pots and pans dishes, and they keep that stuff separate, and they're just like, here it is, what you do is you rinse off the plates and stuff, and then you load them in, and then you send them through the washer. Bye. And then they just, like, let me go, and I was just like, what the fuck? I don't know what I'm doing. And so that fucking sucked, and it was awful, and it was very oppressive. Like, they yelled at us if we talked too much, and like, I had one friend there, but we never worked together, so I was just, like, so lonely, pretty much. And so they closed for the winter, and I just never went back. And the next job I had after that was, like, CC's Pizza, which I'm sure a lot of you know about CC's Pizza. It's like a pizza buffet, and I started working there, and it was so much nicer than the country club, because, like, I could hang out, I could chat with people, I could have fun. Other people hated it, but, like, having the previous experience at that shit job from before, I just had so much more fun there, and I was there for probably 9 months to a year, and then I left there, and actually got fired from there. for not listening to this new manager, who eventually got fired for coming to work high on painkillers. So, but that's the story of that place. And then I started working at the restaurant Valley Dairy, which is pretty much just a Pennsylvania thing, and not even like Pennsylvania wide. It's just my area, and it's just a nice little like family restaurant. And that place kind of sucked. It was not fun. I'm yawning. God damn it! I just woke up, and I worked there for a few months. And then I worked at Regal movie theater, and that place was a lot of fun. Like, the work, it was so easy. If you ever want an easy job, go work in a movie theater. It's so easy, and the perks were awesome. Like, we only got paid minimum wage, but like, I got to see all the free movies I wanted. I could bring friends to see movies, and like, my favorite thing now is we would have auctions. Like, they would give us fake money if we like did a job well or something like that, and they would give us fake money, and then every once in a while we would have an auction, and we could like purchase movie posters with our fake money. And so actually I had a huge collection of movie posters, but a lot of them were movies that, you know, looking back were dumb, or I never really cared for. So I have just a small collection of posters of movies that I actually do enjoy. Like, the posters I have up in my room right now are Children of Men, Gran Torino, Grindhouse, and 28 Weeks Later. And those are all movies that came out around the time I was working there. I also had a District 9 poster, because I have a good friend that is a manager there. He's a good friend of mine. So if there's a movie that comes out that I really like, and that, you know, other people aren't too into, I always ask him to see if he can snag me a poster. Like, I tried to get an Inception poster, but everybody liked that movie, so it was impossible for me to get one. But he did grab me a Hurt Locker one, and he also has another one, but I can't remember what it is. Hopefully I'll be getting those soon. But that's awesome. And then I worked at Walmart night shift. I worked as an overnight cashier at Walmart. And holy fuck, let me tell you, you know, you think to yourself like, wow, overnight at Walmart, that's when all the crazies come out. And you'd be right. Overnight at Walmart is just ridiculous. Like, there was this one guy, he came in every single night, and he always had this Titanic t-shirt on. Like, the stereotypical Titanic t-shirt with Leo at the front of the boat holding up, whatever the fuck her name is, Kate Winslet, I think. And then he would, like, talk to me about fucking, like 18-year-olds, and this guy was, like, 40. So he was really fucking creepy. And then, after Walmart, I worked at Radio Shack. That sucked. Then I worked at Armstrong Cable doing tech support, and that was okay. But then I got my big boy job now, and I feel very accomplished so far. I mean, I still have ways to go. Now, I'm coming up to the end of the game pretty soon, I think. I'm not actually watching it as I do this. But I wanted to drop a hint that I will possibly be having a new intro soon. I've already got it all filmed, and we just have a few adjustments that we need to do to get it completely taken care of. And I know a lot of you, this might come as a shock to you, and you'll be against it, but don't worry, you will enjoy it. I've already had a test screening of a few people. They all agree that it's amazing. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Let me know. Tell me about your jobs and shitty jobs that you've had, or if you don't have a job, what kind of job you would want. And I will talk to you guys later, and you have a wonderful day.
Your work is appreciated. Well done.